So this year we focus on more of finishing. Everything we do in drills and practice, running, classroom, we making sure we finishing everything. So hopefully we got a chance at something special this year.
Very good. Jourdin, tell us what it's like to come back this year. You were an integral part of the team last year, so I'm sure you have some of that same hunger that your head coach shared.
Yeah, it's a blessing. We just come to finish what we had started last year.
Naeem, for those who don't know, this is one of the most highly recruited young men in the nation right now, one of the top defensive backs and athletes in the country. Naeem Offord, what do you have as a goal for this season individually and for your team?
Like Coach Warren said, we got unfinished business. Feel like we ain't finished last year. Had a lot of stuff. That's why this year we coming back to fix everything that we know we messed up on last year.
Keith Mims.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610 Summit Media, all football. Coach, let me ask you this. You've got Jourdin and Naeem with you today, but I know you've got about 15 other 5-stars over there. Can you talk a little bit about some of the other players that you think are going to play really key roles for your season?
We got a few guys, like you said. These are just the leaders on the team right here. And we got a few more leaders that's not up here with us. But these are some of the hardest working kids that I've been around. Even though the talent they have, they put in the extra work every day. We have, how long I got up here?
Take your time, Coach.
Man, I'm just joking with you. But I do have another defensive back named Timothy Merritt that's also committed to Miami. I have another safety that's committed to Georgia State. I have another DB that's in the 26 class. He has like a Mississippi State UAB offer, so the secondary can be dangerous. D-line wise, we have a guy named Caleb Smith. He's also committed to Washington. So those guys are already early commits on the defense, and we got a guys up under them that's going to be highly ranked also. And on the offense end, we're not a step off. I think a lot of people don't know what we have up front on the offensive line, but I think that's one of the best parts I have on the team, and a lot of people see going against these guys every day. It brings the best out of us, the competition. But there's a few names that I probably left off, so I don't want to say everybody's name because you know how they get.
Coach, you're going to open up right here at the Old Great Lady against a team that I'm very familiar with, the Ramsay Rams. Can you give us some of your thoughts on opening up against Ramsay and what kind of challenges that going to present for your team?
There's always a great battle between us and Ramsay. We call it like the Baby Classic. Coach Jackson has his group always coached well, and he's been to the championship 2 years in a row. So open up with a team like that every year that's going to put us in keep our team on the heels during fall camp and the challenges they do, man. I respect what he got going on over there. He's the standard right now, just trying to finish, and it's a mini rival, and what he's doing over there is special.
Coach, while we're talking about that Ramsay game, talk about the Stop the Violence Classic and the message that we're trying to send out to our community, and then also let your players elaborate on that a minute.
I think that's a big thing we're doing, Stop the Violence. It starts with us, with the youth, coaches and the teachers at the school, but also the parents. I just want people to know that, we're in Birmingham City, in the heart of the city. These kids are special. Even though some environment might be different than others, but what we offer at Parker anywhere is top notch, from academics to the athletics. So we get that gray area about the violence around the area. But these kids right here are some of the most well-rounded kids I've been around. And it's sad to see that that kids at a young age getting killed, and we try to do something special. Each coach in the city, we deal with a lot more than other counties and the schools in Alabama. We see a lot more that our kids deal with. So sometimes we that extra ear they lean on and they can trust. So this Stop the Violence, just to help the community out, just let them know, like, hey, it's more than gun violence that the kids can do. Basketball, football, even band, cheerleading for the girls, anything they could do. Like we got wrestling programs here, anything that can get our kids busy during the whole summer. Like us, we get up at 6 o'clock in the morning during the summer. We work out, and then we go to create an advancement where we can able to graduate here early at Parker High School. So it's something we keep them busy all summer, that we feed them twice a day. So it's programs that we're trying to do to fix them, to keep them out of trouble. And these kids, man, we got to give them something to do. And we got to fix up the park and rec leagues. I feel like we need to get a jump on that. So my goal, I just want to say, hopefully each high school can get a park up under their belt and build it the right way. So we can have a Titusville, we can have a Woodline Little League team, we have a Carver. It's just something we can put our hands on to keep them all together.
That's outstanding, Coach. Naeem, obviously I've been following you since Little League, baseball. You've always been an outstanding guy. On BCS Under the Lights, our elementary and middle school kids are going to be looking up to you and Jourdin. What do you want to say to them about how to do things the right way?
Just keep working. Don't never stop grinding, because it's going to start off when you're young. You don't never start when you already in high school. You should already start when you're young. Always stay focused and start off with school because it's a student athlete.
Jourdin, I'm going to ask you a question differently. What would you say to the parents? What can they do to make sure their children end up like you and Naeem, ready to go forward in the school and the college and be successful moving forward?
Make sure your kids stay in school. Try to keep their head on straight and keep them busy.
Thank you. Ray?
Coach, I'm not going to sugarcoat it with you. Hey, years ago, over the mountain, Mount Brook and Hoover, they dominated Birmingham for years. But when I be on the circuit, I think they're running from you all now because you come in, many people don't know, you come in ranked in preseason ranking, you're number 2, and Ramsay is number 1 in 5A. Tell us how it feel being the 100 now, and how you got your team to be able to play, as they say, over the mountain team, the big dogs.
Just really keeping the kids in the city at home. That's something I've been doing since I've been here, and also we thrive on that. Being that we bring on the challenge. It's nothing that we're doing any different than last year. We just want to come finish this year. And I know preseason rankings is all hype and stuff like that, but if you ain't first, you're last. So that's our mentality, what we're going through the season. And me scheduling what I had to schedule this year, a lot of team did dodge us for scheduling, but I understand and respect that. So, I had to schedule a little different. I had to go to Hoover, and I had to schedule a powerhouse out of Georgia in Carrollton that is going to be announced soon, a big announcement coming about that game soon. So it's something I want to expose these kids to, that we're not scared of anybody, we don't dodge anybody, and that's the mentality we have, and that's what I'm going to do from here on out. Explain
to everybody what it's like on a Thursday or Friday night in Smithfield. You got to understand when I said Smithfield, Alabama. What it's like on a Thursday or Friday night? Man,
it's special. The environment that we have at Parker, man, the parents and the alumni is coming back. Certain games, man, you can see a seat missing, and that's how we're gonna have it. I'm telling you, this year, man, we have a lot of eyes on us. People want to come see what we got over here, and we're gonna give them a show. And I respectfully, nothing, just being humble with it. I ain't trying to be cocky, but we're trying to do something special over here in Smithfield.
Talk to the DB. Naeem, you have your own island. What's the name of your island?
Nah,
man. Your island?
You know your island, Alpha Island?
Man, he called me Alpha Island, but, there's only one island. But without my teammates, it wouldn't even be an island, so.
Gotcha. Now, many people don't know you have a brother, one of the top running backs in the
right.
country. What it was in the household growing up, both y'all athletes. And do you look up to him now that he's at Tulane and you back in Birmingham?
I most definitely say I look up to him. He a hardworking guy. He humble. He don't really talk. He got one goal and one focus in NFL. He's super smart. He focus on school. All he trying to do is get a degree, go to the NFL, put up numbers. That's all he trying to do. But I look at him as my role model. So.
Outstanding. An outstanding example of BCS excellence. The Parker High Thunder and Her. Let's give them a hand, Coach Frank Warren and his players. Thank you so much.
Jada in Minnifield, she's my receiver. On my left, I have Daniyah Hagler. She's my tight end. And the goals this year, we're going to improve better than what we did last year. We're going to kind of like get our game plan a little tight than what it were last year.
Okay, and this will be your second season, right?
Right.
Second season for most of us here. Talk to us about what you need, in the future to help build your program. Obviously, you're probably going to say something about some middle school feeder football, right?
Yeah, we definitely need those little girls to come up and help us out, and we need a little help in the inside house. So if we get a little girls to come up and we can get a chance to teach those kids how to play the game, we'll be a little successful in the upcoming seasons.
Okay, well, let's start with Jada. Jada, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Tell us about how you developed a love for this sport of football.
My brother played football for Parker, and so he got me into liking football more.
Okay, and so you've been following him, I guess, through Little League, and does he help in coaching you at home and giving you tips?
Yes, he do.
What's his name and what position does he play?
He don't play. He graduated. He played last year for Parker.
Okay, very good. Well, Daniyah, how did you develop a love for this sport?
Well, I grew up around a lot of boys when I was younger, so it kind of grew on me. I think that's important for me because I'm the only dominant girl in my house right now.
So the impact of your siblings really had an influence on you. Very good. Well, let's go to Ray. What's your first question for the Parker Lady Herd?
Coach, I see you brought tight end, which I'm just not used to the name anymore because a lot of people don't throw to the tight end. Just name.
What you want to call it?
About the position.
The H-back.
H-back, okay, yeah. In Hagler, I saw you play a couple times last year, I think. Yeah. So what is it about tight end? How you get open? Just tell about the tight end because nobody really throw to the tight end anymore.
Yeah. I really focus. My key is to make it straight to the quarterback. Like that's my key, and I think it's important for me as like being one of the goodest people on the team. It's important for me to make sure that I cover everything.
Are you a good blocker?
I am.
Okay, thanks.
And she said that with confidence. Yes, I am a good blocker.
Coach, for you here, a new year, second year for you, just tell me early on here, what stands out about the group you have this year? And as you said, how do you guys look to improve with the team you have this season?
Well, we're going to take a lot of dedication this year for us to improve. We're going to start off, we're going to have like a lot of freshmen. So we're going to be a lot of teaching this year. So as we go on in the season, I'm sure we'll get better.
Daniyah, talk about, a lot of people may not know you play golf as well. Talk about how you manage multiple sports and so you can remain dominant.
Okay, so I have a split schedule between football and golf. So golf is really important to me. I take golf very serious. I take every sport I play very serious, but that is one of my main sports. And I don't know. I think I balance in between. I really like football. I like being tough, so I think I really like football, but golf is like there for me. And I've been playing golf for like, I think a year almost. It'll be a year next month.
Do you have a relative that is supporting you, that's showing you the way when it comes to flag football like you do golf?
I do. I have an uncle. He play golf, so yeah.
Well, we're thankful to the Parker High School flag football team. We hope you have a great season, and you certainly have a great coach and athletes. Let's give them a hand.